Hi, and welcome back to a continuation of our Elden Ring playthrough. Um, Last time we wrapped it up, I believe, after beating the boss in front of the castle. So from here, I think I want to continue further in and then maybe double back and try some of those bosses from earlier. I think we had one that was just a teleportation to a boss fight, and then there was another one that was a cave, which I would imagine probably has a boss fight in it and also some exploration. I think I want to head a little bit further into here, though. Right now, I mean, really what I want to do is just, I want to get upgraded on my weapon or find a new weapon. Because right now, I feel like the biggest thing that we're lacking is some form of DPS. Yeah, we've got a little bit now going for us, but in the grand scheme of things, could definitely be way better. Okay, so there's a room here, and then there's also this ledge that drops down out here. And then there's a little hole in the wall, so I do want to go and check that out. Let's try this first.
You there? Come over here, would you?
Who are you?
You're tarnished, aren't you? I would advise against taking the main gate into the castle. It's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected. Yes, that's the spirit. You're just the kind of tarnished that I like. I pray for your success. Use that opening to breach the castle. The guards haven't a clue about it. You'll slip right inside undetected.
I'm a little bit weary of that. So there's down here to go and check out. And then it also seems like this is like the next place to go after. So what I'm gonna do is double back. And I think we'll go and check out what's down below here. And then proceed back up if this doesn't take us a completely far off way. So there's some way to get there on a ledge and grab that item. Trina's Lily. An item over there. Is that just the noise of the wind? Some sort of entrance from the other side. Ah, that's what it is. I was like, it's gotta be more than the wind, so there are some banners floating around. Or not, not floating around, I mean, they're clearly attached to the side of the building, but they be flapping. Okay, so this takes us back down and around where we just came through the gate. So that makes me wonder, is there a similar thing? No, it doesn't look like it. Say, is there a similar thing on this right-hand side that leads us back around left to where that item is? There's a staircase. Uh-huh. Okay, so that Furl Calling, we have multiple of those, right? Okay, so yeah, it's a multiple use, or not multiple use, it's a single use consumable for summoning. Which seems inconvenient, especially if we're just finding them, but I don't know if maybe you can... Okay, so now we have like a fire resin. If we really start to know what we're doing on a boss fight, and we can figure out weaknesses, then using that would be quite powerful. Okay, so we're gonna have to make a loop back around so that we can get up to the upper portion and get in. As much as I'm like skeptical of the guide just because he kinda ekes me out a bit, I don't think there is a way to go in through the main gate into the castle anyway, so it seems like we really only have the one option. Maybe later we can like double back and open that main gate. But for now, we're just gonna make our way up and around the sides here. Now, do we just take the plunge and jump down, or is there a more friendly way to get there from the left on this side? I hear some metal clanking somewhere over to the left. Ooh, okay. And I think those are the big smithing stones, right? Those are like the next level of upgrade. Yeah, because they're marked with the 2 on them. So we want more of the smithing stone 1. I don't think I can cleanly get over there. So let's jump down. It looks like there's a lost grace here for us. And then we should double back and take a look into... Okay, so enemy up there going around. But let's check back here. Because there's this cliff to go up on top of, and then there's also the point down below. Okay, hello, bird. Yeah, no, I get it. You don't like me. This bird has blades on its feet. What the heck? Stormhawk. Why does it have... So is that like... I'd have to guess that the people of the castle have like weaponized the birds, because there's nothing natural about that. Gosh darn it. I was thinking that maybe I could have plunged him, but doesn't really seem to be the case. Okay, let's go down and around first, and then we can go back up. I was just quite a bit too far away from the bird to even try and plunge it. Bolts. Wow, thanks. Can I get up this? I really want to. But it's probably just too steep. Gonna be really sad if something's up there, but it seems like there's not like a clear ledge that you're supposed to jump up on to get up there anyway, so I'll leave it go. Gonna end up spending way too much time trying to get to a place that you can't actually get to. Whoa. So close to being able to take it down in 3 hits. I just need a hair more damage. Alright, 1 to go. Yeah, those guys just have a little bit too much health, which really just means that I have too little damage output. Smithing Stone 3. Okay, so like suddenly we're starting to find higher and higher. Get 1, 2, and 1, 3, and I've only got enough to have upgraded our small stuff. So am I pressing too... Am I pressing forward too quickly? I don't know. That's a subjective question, I suppose. I mean, I feel like the bosses are tough, but I also am just assuming that's how it's meant to be. I do want to go back to that cave, though. How do I get back? How do I get up to this point? This is just a little bit higher than where we're at now. I don't see a direct way up to it, because this was... So maybe we go back around to where the Lost Grace is. After we find it, is it just Grace then? It's no longer Lost Grace, right? So that's just a completely inaccessible tower. That's unfortunate. Wait, hold on. Ah ha ha! I was gonna say, there has to be. You're gonna put something like that in this whole plateau and then try and tell me that you can't get there? Now, I don't know if there's anything to actually be done here, but... we just got this destroyed tower, it seems like. It's interesting that some walls you can like swing through and other ones you can't. But alright, I suppose that's all we've got there. So let's go here. Give ourselves a rest. I don't think we're gonna have... yeah, we just have 1200, so we don't have anything special. Let's press on a bit here. Like, I know that this is the direction we're supposed to be going as far as... I'm gonna die. Yeah. I knew as soon as I started to roll on the narrow platform, and there was no way that that was gonna end well. I took like one more. I started panic dodging, and I was like, nope. There's no chance that this ends well. All right. Well, lucky for us. Can we sneak up on this guy? So he is on like a patrol. Will he see us? Yes. Haha. I was able to get my runes back. That was the main thing. Whoa. What was that wind thing? That was the main thing I was concerned with. Ow? What was that? The one guy dunk himself? No, he's still on the platform. Improved AI. Except only so improved. Oh, come on. Got windy weapon art. Ow. No, not again! Curse you, gravity! You'd think I would know better by now. Gravity and I are not the biggest of companions. Okay, so we actually get him just in time that he doesn't blow the horn. So we get to 1v1 this guy. You know what would be great now? A shield that works, because exile armor. I'm really wondering if there, like, because there was exile armor in Dark Souls 3, like, just wondering if there's anything that's tied together. Okay, okay, I get it. You know I'm here and you're throwing fireballs at me. I don't appreciate it. Oh, look at that. Could have gone in the door on the other side instead. Oh, you're enemies. So it's kind of a trap, because these guys that just attacked me here, these dudes are the same guy that told me, like, hey man, this is the path to go. So that doesn't exactly give me high hopes. Oh, he's got a big glaive. Is he gonna walk past me, or is he gonna loop? Alright. Presumably there are gonna be some guys going up there. Hook claws? Okay. Okay. Should actually take a look at the armor that we got. It weighs less, but also is worse against most. These weigh more, but are better. And we're still on the same medium load, so I think I'm gonna stick with it. Only really need to reconsider if we're gonna cross a threshold. Because I'm not quite at the point where I'm like, okay, cool, let's go and... I am very glad that I did not full send into that. Yeah, that dude back there not to be trusted. Because these are all his kin. These are all his kin. They're all dressed the same way. Is this door open? It's locked. Okay, so there's a key to that door. Got a guy at the end of this hallway. Definitely scared in the narrowness there that we were gonna whack our sword against the wall. Alright, so this door actually opens. Somebody's in there. It's a trap! Let's get this item first. Golden rune. Alright. Go and check that room out now. You can see out through some of these holes, so I wonder if these are just like rotting. Oh. It really is a trap. Okay. Gotta try and backstab this guy, but the wind is not great. Alright. It's one backstab. I hear something else, but it's quite dark and I can't really look at it. That long delayed swing is what's getting me. The freaking stagger, man. Looks like there's a mimic over there as well. Swear it's a chest with a tongue. Oh no, maybe it's just bright. Rusty key. Well, that's to the door from earlier. Stuck. Surprise backstab. It wasn't letting me lock on. I wanted to get that charged attack in earlier than that. Maybe too greedy? I don't know. Maybe too greedy? I don't know. Okay. Gotta see if there's any other way to proceed. Before we go into that room. Because maybe we can find a resting point. We just need ever so slightly more damage so you can kill those guys in two. So it seems like if we rush that too much, This guy'll still hit. St. Trina's arrow. I wonder if I do a jumping R2, if that'll... That's probably a better plunge. Still alive. I don't know if this is actually taking me anywhere, that's the thing. I like that he's got some sort of invincibility. Oh no, it does take us somewhere, okay. So those holes in the wall are more than just the small ones that you can kinda see. They also are these guys, which... Okay, so that just skips that section. Leads us up to here, which is right before the room that we went into. Okay, so our stuff is in that room. I guess the question is, was there anywhere for us to go? There's stuff higher, so we probably have to go through that room. That's the hole from the floor below that we went into. There's nowhere up to go back from here. Okay. So I'm just gonna top off and then no cutscene this time. Didn't do the whirlwind this time. So there's like a delay on the whirlwind charge. Really trying to backstab. Because I feel like it's my best bet. Although now that I've gotten those hits in, I can probably kill him with one backstab and a charged R2. Getting greedy. That was very much so on the edge of the invincibility frames. Yep, there's the roll catch. Healing way too much, but it's also one of those, hopefully I can kill him. Backstab cheese? Okay. Apparently that trips the AI up. Alright, an actual chest. I should probably start whacking all of them, though. I hear footsteps, and that's what's really throwing me for a bit of a loop. I don't know if they're like echoes of my footsteps. I'll like search the perimeter of this room for any sort of way up, because I didn't see any from outside the room. I feel like I hear stuff over here. But this would be back out into the main part. Is it footsteps from above? It might be, but I'm not seeing a path. So maybe the path is outside? Maybe that's like a bonus room, because there's stuff up there and there's a gap to jump. There's the next floor of the tower there. I'm still waiting for that first, like, secret wall to unveil itself. Okay, so maybe we go over back to here, where we killed that guy, and back outside. And then maybe something will unveil itself. Like, there's walkway outside here. Is there another path up top that I missed? Like, there's stairs there on the outside of this tower. Right, so this is where we come in. Maybe we go down and get a better look. There's kind of one of these here, but I don't think it has a hole in. I think it's just it's like semi-caved. So there's the walkway just kind of starts in the tower a little bit up higher. Is there any sort of ladder or way up that I've missed somewhere along the way? There's the guy with the glaive back here. That was blocking an item. I'm assuming that there's nothing to be done else down there. Explosive barrels. Oh, we did get a key from in there. Okay, so that goes here. There's a ladder. Oh, alright. Well, that answers that. I'm almost thinking that we should have gone back and rested at the Grace, because, you know, now we're holding on to only one flask and didn't really have to backtrack through much. That goes up, so let's go back and check some of the other items out. I got scared there. So if these don't get hit with fire, they don't explode. You can just roll through them. All right. Whoa. Alright, almost botched that jump. There must be a way to get to that item from up higher or something? I don't think there's a way to get to it from out here. Got a little aggressive. Very fortunate to get behind him. Very, very fortunate. So let's see. There's a little plank, so you must be able to get out to that wall and drop down. Ow. Who done it? Reloading your crossbow is a very big mistake, sir. The man dropped some shrooms. Anybody else outside? No? Okay. And then that's the last item. Brick hammer. Hammer time. Okay. So how does this compare? 31 strength, so I think we could dual wield or two-hand it and use it, but I've just never been a heavy weapon person on the first playthrough. Like, when I know the bosses and can expose their movesets, then playing through with the heavy weapon is a bit more my speed. But playing with the straight swords and other one-handed type weapons, those tend to be a little bit better for me. You suck. Weathered straight sword. Okay, see, like, this is the type of thing that has the chance. I say chance. Doesn't mean that it is. Now, it's lighter, lower requirements, same scaling. I guess it says D and D with red and blue, so maybe there's a slight shifting, like there are subsections to D. Or any of the scaling letters for that matter. I mean, we're upgraded 1, so I wish I knew offhand what the original scaling was. I feel like it's about the same. Okay, so there's nowhere to go that way. And then I think the bottom level here is probably what loops back around to what I was looking at before. Or not quite. I mean, there is the platform, but we've got to go a little bit of a different way to drop down to it. It's a big guy to get past. Nothing around here. Alright, so I'm gonna top off. But this is tough. I'm hoping he's the only one in this room, otherwise we are in for it. Oh, we're still in for it. I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. Probably easier to get him to fall off the ledge. Spin yourself to death. No! I had such high hopes that what I was doing was the right thing. Oh man. I had such high hopes that my man's was gonna just launch himself off, but his teleport range was so high. I wonder if the whole sound has to play in order for the other guy to trigger. Because he actually didn't move, like the horn started sounding and then he just didn't quite react to it. Okay, so now we have the shortcut, so we're able to just go up in this room, kill these guys, and then... Come on. It's like he, like... Are they just very... absent-minded? Because the dude completely lost track of me. Also, I'm gonna have to wager if Weathered Straight Sword is just dropping from the enemy, then it's probably definitely not worth changing from the longsword for it. If it's something that's like just a pickup, that's not an enemy drop. Yeah, I know you're here this time. Can only fool me so much. Okay. So now we're here with full health. Silver Pickled Foulfoot. Did I not pick that up last time? Temporarily boosts item discovery. I'm pretty sure I picked up a different item here. It's okay. So we can get in, and we can give this guy the backstab business. But from there, that's gonna be the... It's gonna be the real question: is how do we take on the Halberd Knight? Maybe try and get him to launch himself off this ledge, but so far we're 0 for 1 in terms of baiting this guy to his own demise. Ow. Come on, don't be smart. Try and... Nope. Okay. It's such a delayed attack. Jeez, man. It's so delayed. Well, that at least gives me a backstab. I don't really know a way to kick you. Alright. Better. That went better than last time. I'm actually gonna top off because I don't really trust what's gonna happen next. I saw the... When we were coming up here the last time before we died, I saw the S for south and I did not read S. I just thought it was some sort of symbol. And I was like, I don't know what that symbol stands for. I should probably try and figure out what that's pointing to. Not always the brightest one in the bunch, but you know, we get by. We get by. I don't like that I hear footsteps. Alright, we're gonna take this one floor at a time. Contraption doesn't move. Naturally. Naturally. Drawstring fire grease. Okay, so you can like throw the fire. There's a door left. That is where we want to go. Excellent. Making our way downtown. Wait, level? Alright, well, we have surely something to cough up here. Alright, so I think this should be enough to squeeze us one level further. Otherwise, I didn't quite pay attention. Yes. Alright. Seems like strength is still the way to go. We're like just lacking on damage, so if we can give it a little bit more, we should be good. Okay, so these are two shortcuts that we don't have. There's gotta be a point, like, this has to kill me, right? Like, I was talking about a long time ago with fall damage and not really seeming to be a thing, but like, come on now, there has to be a limit to it, because what would be the point of the contraption not working if you could just jump all the way down to the bottom of the elevator? He's gonna know. Why did it sound like somebody was coming up behind me? And even if we don't get kills right away on backstabs and such, like I just think, or on regular attacks, if it doesn't knock it down from 3 to 2, we can at least be okay with the fact that backstabs are gonna do more damage. You know, it's not end all be all, but it all adds up. Is there a way in? I just like hop up on the wall here, get over to you. I gotta do something fancy with the... Is there a way that I can skip across the elevator here? Thinking maybe there was a way back behind. There's a platform up above. I don't know if you can drop down. I guess we can go this way. I don't know if it's the intended route, but it gets us some throwing daggers, so hey. I mean, who's the real winner, am I right? That's not the jump button. Jump. There you go. And say, you got up here. You can get yourself back. You're a fit young man. I didn't make you old. Would be interesting if, like, the age of the character you picked had some sort of influence on, like, different things. So, like, a younger person might be able to jump higher, but an older person might get slightly more iframes or something because they're smarter. I don't know, like... How many of them are there? Because we had killed one or two prior. Quite a few. Aha! I guess the interesting thing with those ashes and such is that you can... There are a lot more build possibilities when it comes to weapons because you have the base weapon and its moveset, but you also have the ability to impart, you know, a couple different movesets to it. So you can really customize something to be what you'd like it to be, which I think is a really cool thing. Alright. Looks like you can drop down from over there. Suppose you can do this, which I don't know if it's really intended, but they gave me bags to do it. Then you could jump over there. This is getting all sorts of out of hand. You get stuck over there. Well, there is a gap in the wall. Maybe it's intended? I don't know. Maybe that is the way to go, because we came up here and then everything else seems to have just dead-ended on us. That's not really walkway? I mean, I guess it kind of is. So this is the front of the castle. Beat Margit, that's the one we've gone around. Now we're up in the tower. We're gonna try going tower to tower here. I don't know if it's... So there is fall damage. That's a big ladder. So, that's an interesting place we might end up at some point. Cool, okay. Where did we go to get there? It wasn't here, because I don't recognize this. Right, okay, so... Good to note, though. We've got big, bladed birds out there waiting for us. Oh no, no. Am I gonna have to... No, we're already past him. I was gonna say, am I gonna have to fight the guy with the halberd again? But he's down there. We can just leave him alone. I just want to backstab you. Is that so much to ask? Thank you. Was that the right way to go about it? Prob's not. Ended up taking too much damage due to impatience. But, oh no, I was gonna say on the bright side, there's not much to deal with out here, but there is. We've got plenty of these guys hanging out here. Yeah, sound the horn, let them know. I'm here to fight them all. Say, can I attack all three of you at once? That could be fun. Oh, that was not fun. I've made a mistake! When suddenly the short range stuff all have long range. Oh, complete backstab whiff. 2 in a row. Nice, love that. Okay, so this time, just little bunny hop. Okay, little bunny hop. Now we're on the ledge. Jump the gap. Now we're on this ledge. Jump the gap. Now we're up here. All right. Good. Not falling into the pit of death this time. Stone sword key. Excellent. Why do I feel like we're about to fight gargoyles again? Ow. You're not a gargoyle, but you do breathe fire like one. What the heck are these, like, weaponized birds? Ow. They hurt. They hurt so badly. Oh no. Get out of my life. I don't need that. The blades on the feet were one thing, but then, you know what, let's add that they can also breathe fire at you, you know, because who doesn't need that in their life? That's a bit excessive. There's a fog gate down there. I'm not so fond of this area anymore. Is that the way that we're going? Might be. Or we can go and hang out with the rats, perchance? I just don't know anymore, like, what the like, I don't know what heights give the fall damage. I know that the really big fall killed us, but Halberd Boy and that guy, is there like any safe place for us though? Any graces? Could go down there. Probably should at some point. Oh, that's just a window. There's a guy sitting there. It's a sneak peek into a different area that we can go. There's a lot to this castle, let me tell you. I just want grace. You know? Real big fan. Real big fan. And any gracers? Any gracers? That seems to be... Nah, is that walkway area? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna go for Halberd guy. Is he's more dangerous? Or do I just leave him? Maybe just leave him. There's a guy across the bridge, which I have the feeling might trigger these guys. But it's a risk that we might have to take. Don't patrol the whole way. Don't patrol the whole way. I'm an assassin. I'm an assassin. It's not even the same guy. It's not even the same guy. Well, he's got like golden eyes. James Bond. Smoldering butterfly. There's a ladder over there Purple items, though, tend to be good ones, from what I've noticed. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook, 10? That seems pretty big. And that's a giant courtyard that I don't want anything to do with any of this. I'm so far deep into this, and I have nowhere safe to return to. That drops down onto this level. Nothing back here. Here's a ladder. Okay, so we're gonna drop down. But what does this give us? An angle of attack? There's the guy that we came from behind. And this bridge just connects. Right? Or is that a different guy? Oh no. Too many halberds. Way too many halberd men. Hello? There's the ladder back. He's got a big glaive. Was not ready. Okay. But this leads us out to our death. Archer is up like a main stairwell. I guess this would be why they don't say about... No, this is on the back side. But maybe this is like if you came in the main portion. It's like completely locked and loaded. So don't fall down there. I'm taking the ladder back up. I want to see if there are any alternatives to this because I've got no healing, and taking on that man with the halberd just head on does not seem like it's gonna end well for me. We're so far deep into this castle. Like, I can go over to the left and around. A lot of enemies down there. But also... Man, I'm just kind of pitched between two options. Like, one is deeper into the castle and one kind of loops back. I think I'm gonna go this way. I'm not particularly a fan of either option here, but these guys have like defenses set up facing the front. That's a big guy back here. It looks like that's a Grayson there. It's just a matter of can we get to it? It's like a firing line that you almost have to attack from the backside. Does that alert anybody? No. They all have no idea. But as we proceed down here, it's gonna be hard to creep without alerting somebody. Nobody knows. Alright, real talk. Might have to just make a run for it here. By a run, I mean as much of a sneak as we possibly can make. Big boy doesn't know about me. Body over there and a Grayson here. So we have infiltrated the castle. I'm gonna get the Grace first before I do something stupid by going and like grabbing an item there. Alright. So that's gonna bring back the one guy that we just killed and the other guy in the tower, but tops everything else off. Ooh. Maybe this is the elevator back up to the other part. So we can go back and check that out now. Sweet, okay. I'm not too concerned at the moment about going down towards like the main entrance. Also smithing stone 1. Yes, please. I mean, if we go much longer, I might have to just upgrade the longsword to +2 here. Does not open from this side. Okay, I mean, that's kind of to be expected considering we got one shortcut. I don't really foresee getting 2 from one location. Just seems like it might be a little excessive. Oh, this is not it. This is not the shortcut that I thought it was. Also, I hear the shiny ball. I don't know where it is though. Another Grace over there? There you are. Ash of War Stormcaller, and maybe that's something in regards to the weapon arts and stuff that the enemies have been using, or the skills, I guess they're called. There's a fog gate. Alright, so that's kind of interesting. We find the shortcut around here, and then there's immediately a fog gate. I don't know, it's like the shortcut went from one Grace to another. This is somewhere on the main-ish path, I guess? I gotta check that out after I go and mess with these pot people and see what's going on up here. Is there something back there? Ow. Oh no. You know what, they kind of remind me in a weird way of the like giant mushrooms from Dark Souls 1. Yeah, you mess, like, they can slap pretty hard and mama don't mess around. Can I give a plunge? Yeah, I wish that would be better. Just straight up whiff the plunge. It just feels like with the seal and everything, like, should be able to plunge for a good amount. I guess you don't really have a head. What? In what world do you get invincibility frames when you jump? Living jar shard. Raw meat dumpling. Do each one of these dudes get real big? Like, I'm just gonna maybe run past y'all and just claim your... Oh, cracked pot? More cracked pots? Yeah. We don't need to fight it out just because, like, I just met your mother. And, that didn't go so well. It was not a good first meeting, so... You know, we'll just exchange our pleasantries and be on about our day. Okay. Well, I think that we just maybe rest up here. I don't believe we have enough to do any sort of leveling, so let's give the boss a shot. See what we can do here.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well.
Oh boy. How many hands? A lot of hands. Okay, I
Plain as a lord.
I was expecting maybe.
I command thee kneel. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Well, hello to you too. All right, so this is Godric. So this is like the castle boss. He already has too many hands. That's what I've determined. You know, I don't think that being on the staircase is gonna go well, but that also is a thing. He's a windy boy. So either you really space it, or maybe you can roll it. We don't do that much damage. Like 75 damage a hit is ain't much. So far, it seems quite dangerous, like up close and personal. Not too crazy from far away. There it is. Well, completely jinxed that. Completely jinxed that. I'm just waiting for like the long range projectile stuff to start flying at me. I feel like I'm getting a little bit lucky with some of these dodges, but also not really finding a good way to fight them. Yeah, let's stay away from all of that. Gotta figure out with the wind though. So there's like a big... Every time, and it does a lot of damage too. So I gotta learn how to recognize that. Alright, so there's a bit more delay on that attack too. Kind of getting stuck on these staircases. I didn't need to dodge that, but it's good to know that I had the timing right. Smash, and then big smash. Gonna get myself killed doing that. I feel like if I was close, then maybe I could have gotten into punish. Finally got that. I'm terrified to see what phase 2 brings. Rolled it early. Dead. I just got bailed out completely by the slope. He swung over me just because I was underneath, but I did not roll any of that. It feels like playing at a distance is the smarter thing to do. But it's very, very slow. Depth perception is gonna get me on that one for a while. Just trying to figure out like where that wind actually is in proximity to me. Let's get out of that wind. I don't know, running away might be the strat for a lot of these attacks. Like, instead of just trying to dodge roll it. Yeah, like, it may have just been safer there for me to run it instead of trying to just spam roll away. I'm stuck on the gravestones. Dead. Gravestones aren't good. Okay. I'm gonna try and do a little bit more in the realm of like hit. Well, maybe not hit sprint. Some things still require good old dodging. Yeah. That last one, like, kind of went into the ground, it seems like. That sort of attack, I wonder if that's one that, like, I could sprint strafe. Because if you could sprint strafe that and then he, like, hits and you're able to just get attacks in from behind, that would be pretty good. Slam, big slam. I don't know if I want to be trying to, like, get in close and roll the last two of those to get in behind. Maybe roll into sprint could be a thing. That way we roll like an initial... I tried to roll that. Because I knew what was coming. I was trying to roll in to get a punish. That's a bit greedy. Alright, well we're down to no heals. Yet to see phase 2. We're getting close to what I would assume the phase 2 trigger is. I wonder if that renders on the stairs or not. I keep trying to. Okay. I keep trying to get in there to time the roll, but I don't think I actually know the timing of it. I don't think I actually, because it's like a 4-piece attack and then it ends with like a really big smack. But the timing for that last one is a little bit delayed. Where are my... Or we were on the other side of the... Yep. This is where I'm making myself too concerned with the runes. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Back to basics. Hard to do some of this sprint strafe stuff when got some of these gravestones. So it seems like that's the only time that you can, or that he can do the, like, wind attack from long ranges after he's powered up the whirlwind. That's a good counterattack or not, because I don't know how quick his follow-ups can be. then the big slam. So coming in there with that attack is definitely not good. So far, he's followed that up with the exact same attack both times. But I don't know if that's consistent. I mean, I guess we can keep doing it and trying. I tried to roll it. Depth perception is tough on that attack. It's almost like good to be kind of close on it. I know that that timing is delayed and I'm just a hair late every time. Need more attacks that we can like get in close. Free swing and then the big one. Like that I need to try and test. The next time that happens, if I can get close to it, I gotta try and see if I can like run around him while he's doing that swing and see if it tracks or you can get behind. Here, swing, and then that might be too dangerous because I feel like I got just swung over instead of strafing behind him. But we'll see if maybe there's not a hitbox like dead in front. Swing and then coming around. Yeah, that's the... I'd have to be in closer to start that attack, like... Maybe when he does one of the follow-throughs. Yeah, that's running straight into him, but if there's a way I can get behind, then maybe. But kind of as he's swinging, if I'm able to whip around behind him, there's definitely the potential for something good to happen. Alright, where is my stuff? Right there. Oh, rolled early but got away with it. Nothing like getting stuck on things. I wonder if that would make sense to play close instead of far away and dodging the stuff that we have. I don't want to be in that. But then like he does this roll. If I can get that down. I feel like this fight is as good as just being dead. Yeah, kill me. These gravestones, man. But I don't want to die right away because I do want to just not at the point where I think like, oh yeah, this is the run. We need to experiment and learn the moveset. This one, just easiest to get away from it. Then come back in, it seems. So when he does the roll, maybe not quite that way. Maybe not quite that way. We got lucky again, but it might be the type of thing that we can like run in and roll it. Just top it off. Early. Way too close. Way too off time. Alright, here's the attack that we want to really try and... Wait for the little... I tried to roll it, but getting through the gravestones, not really great. Yeah. Depth perception is so hard. It's way easy. Like if you get that close range and it's like the attack happens, you can kind of hear the end of it and then roll it, follow for the next one. That seems to open up a lot more consistently than trying to judge it at range. Oh, what was that hitbox? That is way easier than trying to play it from out far away. As much as I like doing the 2 hits, it does feel a bit much. Little early there. That attack had a lot more follow-up to it than I was anticipating. I don't really like that we're backed up against the wall here. Boxes. Yeah, that seems to work a lot better. Run in and then just roll the last little bit so you're right there. Get 2 hits and get out. It's not guaranteed, but a lot of the times he seems to follow it up with that attack. Which reminds me of the like Earthbreaker weapon art from Dark Souls 3. Shouldn't have countered that. Okay, wasn't expecting them to roll with me. Is that because I got behind him instead of in front? Or do you want to stay in front of him for that? I'm in a bad spot. Delayed attack. Oh, it's so delayed. So delayed. Big lunge too. Yeah, see, like you can early roll it because there's a delay to it. But that's on me for like getting into that position, right? Like I can't. When I see that attack coming, I gotta get a little bit closer. Health's getting down into what I would think would trigger some changes to his moveset. Getting a little bit more rhythm. But still kind of looking for the same few attacks at the moment. Okay, so there's a phase 2 cutscene. Cut off his arm? Is it gonna regrow? Or just bleed out?
Truest of dragons, lend me thy strength.
Oh my god. What now? Okay. Yeah, sure. Gotta find a different way to handle that. Can I attack the arm? Can I knock the dragon arm off of his body? Of course it's a firestorm. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? So this is like the punish guys like me who fight at range portion of the fight, right?
Great Godfrey, didst thou witness?
Ah. Well, okay then. Well, okay then. This is gonna be a tough fight. probably could get an attack there. Let's go and get our stuff back. Okay. I just feel very underprepared for this fight. Mostly in terms of my damage output. A little bit in terms of health, but maybe we just need to find more openings. Try and learn how to fight him a little more up close. That's why you can't completely fight him up close. Alright, this is the test. Does it go up the stairs? I rolled that early, got kind of bailed out by the staircase there. So that's that roll attack that he did on me the other time, but it took me at a weird angle. So maybe after that jump attack, we just do a one-hit punish, like this, do one and get out in case he whirlwinds. I'm assuming he's gonna go into a cutscene every time? Kinda like how Nameless King always goes into a cutscene in phase transition, although you're not taking him to full. That's the one thing, is you're not depleting his health bar entirely before we get to that. I think the sideways rolls help too. I'm way too much up this staircase though. I'm gonna top off. I don't really like how far down we are. I know that we're probably wasting a little bit of a heal, but I'm okay with it. Slam, run back in, roll it. Okay, so there is no cutscene, but you can get a few hits in. Oh no, there is. I wonder if you get behind him. Do I have to watch the cutscene every time? No, I can skip it. I wonder though if I can keep wailing on him while he does that. Okay, I think the fire attack is going to be a dodge through it kind of thing. That has a similar range to his like Earthbreaker attack. I don't think it travels that far, although it does travel a good ways. Oh no, okay, so he can do that jump attack from there. But some of the attacks that we punished from the first phase might be gone now with this. I dodged it too early. Okay, so he can still Earthbreak, but it's got a 2 ground hits before. Fireballs. It's maybe something you get behind, but the way that he hits around him, I don't think you really can. I don't know what you do with that yet. So far, running away seems to work. That, it spins like maybe you can run in behind. Like while he's doing it. That's so messed up. That's... Alright. Whatever we just went in on did not at all work. That was this attack. That one seems like it has an opening. Not punishing that, but the one where he does the spin into the next. That one seems to be okay. That one I got nothing. I got nothing. I thought I would start sprinting, but apparently not. Okay, well, we're starting to learn a little bit. The one move where he like just breathes fire in an area towards you, that one feels like just get out of the way. Because every time that I've tried to run side to side, it hasn't seemed to work. He's able to like keep pace with me, or if not faster. But definitely having some luck with a few of these fire attacks. I just want my runes back, thanks. Got like a delayed reaction, which like that's the type of thing that like I feel like if it's got such a delayed overhand, you might be able to just run around him to strafe it. The backhand one not so much because it closes the angle that you have. I loaded early. We'll just let that one go over our head. Oh wow, can't believe I was spaced for that. I just barely outspaced that. Kinda lucky. I don't know, 2 hits doesn't always seem like the way to go. It works fairly well most of the time, but if we're gonna go to a 1-hit per, then I would probably opt for the greatsword. Because that's the follow-up attack that the 2-hit can kind of get punished with. I gotta try and strafe the delayed overhand. Backhand's got 2 things, so I'm not dealing with it. I don't like that attack at all. I don't know, is that better than just dodging the long range attack? Like, be in range to roll that, get behind? Seems like it probably has a funky hitbox though, just with the wind being around him. Very easily get stuck in a spot where it's not ideal for us. I was close that time and it didn't bait it out, so probably not consistent. This is the big combo that works. Attack, and then we get the dodge roll in here. That's like the nice follow-up because it gives us time to get out of there. There's a follow-up. A whole series of follow-ups, actually, if you go in for that. Okay, so best to avoid it, then. So run behind and just hit him while he's chopping himself. See where we come out of the cutscene? Okay, so you're always reset coming out of the cutscene, so definitely need to try and inflict as much damage as I can there. It's got a 2-piece follow-up. Okay. To be ready to go in for that one. I'm gonna top off just because fire could be dangerous. Alright, this so far is my least favorite attack. Because I have nothing for it. don't know if you like sprint in afterwards and get a hit, or if that's too dangerous. I might try it till I get punished for it. Stairs don't save me, it's just the distance from him. Maybe the stairs do save me, I don't know. Dragging back this way, I guess. A little bit early. Oh, wow. I don't know how that didn't hit. Not a clue. That was a weird fire attack. I'm upset that that didn't connect. So he just kind of burns the ground in front of him on that one before he goes into that attack. Okay, what happened to the hitboxes? It's 3 whiffed attacks in a row, all on the same thing. So he burns that, and then start there. Okay, so we can actually like really turn that into a punishment then. We see him burn the ground, just run in, because he's gonna start to spray. I made a mistake. I misread it. There might be something there though if you can get in close. Seems like you can run behind the arm. It's just if you get out of place. I'm dead. That's a one shot, right? Gotta be. Genuinely surprised they let you live from that. I knew that I had to be getting suckered into something. Okay. End of the line on the heels, but we're learning a lot. Definitely learning a lot now about some of the openings that we've got. Also learning that that head does not have the friendliest of hitboxes. That tracked. I almost got wrecked there. I did not roll it. Oh, that's mean. That's so mean. And that right there, that's what I was saying about 2 is fine like most of the time. I may give it a few more tries with our longsword here. And maybe if we don't get it, then maybe there's a chance, you know, to switch over to our greatsword. Because I think this greatsword, it does more damage. We've also added a little bit of strength since the last time we used it. And it would probably be pretty safe to do like 1 attack with it and get out. that might create enough separation for us. But I'm going to stick with the longsword for the time being. We'll give it a few more tries. But I think we're going to give it a few more tries next time. So I'm going to leave it as a cliffhanger here. Will we beat it the next time around? I think we will. But come around next time to find out. Thanks for watching, guys.